Hi everyone, welcome back to Cocoro Function, episode 15, where Taya got to learn more about what happened yesterday and what caused the incident to unfold. So during the update to his Orca card, an application called Cocoro Function was installed. So in a sense, this story, or the name of the story, refers to some malware, and like a malware, this application can't be deleted. So we also learned that Bell has moved from a 2D graphic on his desktop to a 3D image that can fly around in his room, and hopefully Bell can help Tayo in this situation. And she also mentions that Cocoro Function comes in many different versions, and the version that he got, Open Window, exposes his thoughts to everyone. So right now he's going to call his sister, and hopefully his sister, Asagao, can help him with the Cocoro Function program and Bell. So let's see how it goes today. Okay, so he says, so Bell was dancing, the address of Asagao appeared, and it says calling.
リンリンリンリンただいま電話中ただいま電話中
So ring, 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 ring. On the phone. I'm on the phone now.
もしもし
Okay, so Asagao picks up the phone. It's like, hello. So I hear that voice from the Orca, and I return the call. So I also care about what Bell said, but now it's not so much. Oh, hello, Asagao. It's me, your older brother Tayo.
通話機能は現在使用するつもりがありません
Okay, so Asagao's like, well, I don't want to use the call function right now.
ご用件はメールにて承っておりますのでよろしくお願いします
So I will contact you by email. Thank you very much.
切れちゃった
Oh, so it looks like she hung up the phone. On a one-sided basis, telling me that much, she hung up the phone. So for some reason, Asagao hates talking via phone to Tayo and wants him to talk to her through email. And now it's like, so the call got sent to the answering machine. Asagao, that person. So I don't know why she does not want to call me through phone after a long absence.
どうする太陽かけ直す
So, what do you want to do, Tayo? Do you want me to try again? Okay, no, so just... Okay, mail her. Email.
メールだねはいはい了解なんて送るの
So email? Okay. So how do you want me to send it? So just tell her this is a very important story. So or this is something important. I have to talk to you about this over the phone. So it's about Bell and this application. So put that in the contents.
ベルのことで大事な話それってもしかして結婚の許可
So wait, why do you say that you want to talk about Bell? Is this something about marriage? To get married? So I'll say such a thing with a serious expression as to what I thought.
太陽ったら大胆でもそういうところも好き
I'm pretty sure that's not what Tayo wants to talk about. But for some reason Bell took it as, oh, maybe it's a proposal. No, it's different.
へえ照れなくてもいいのに
Oh, but you don't have to be shy about it. Well, anyways, just send that email with the contents that I mentioned a while ago. Okay. So when you lightly reply with the hand raised, Belle flies towards the orca card. And while she was writing the email, she was dancing around again. Okay, so it's wonderful. How is it going? Or how's it coming? The power of science. Well, it certainly is, but there's no dream or romance. Okay, so all set for Mama. So apparently, Belle has sent the email to Morning or Asagao. After all, I don't understand even if it looks like this. Oh, so a reply came. Wow, that was quick. And it's from Belle's mother. So Asagao. Okay, well, do your best. Well, I don't know the reason, but I'm confident. Okay, then so I'll open the email now. So to my Nissan, it is shallow. Do you think that I'll get caught in such a transparent hand? So if there's anything else, please give me a more interesting lie. So what happened with about Belle and the application? Well, it's caught. Well, it's not obedient, or what to say. So I smile witheringly and open my mouth. Okay, so Belle, how about you try calling Asagao again? So maybe Asagao will understand why I'm calling her. Okay then, so leave it all to Belle. Okay, so the orca card, the screen is now showing a phone. So I wait for a while as it was in the call state. So it's like so on the screen's like calling Asagao. So it looks like she picked up again. Hello, Morning Glory. So hello, Asagao. Hello, Asagao. And even if you talk to the orca, only a silence comes back. But I'm pretty sure she's listening. And although I answer the telephone, it stays silent. My sister. So, will you try this, Nissan? So what are you talking about, Nissan? Oh, that one. What's this or what's that? So I can hear the voice from the other side of the orca card easy. So, are you trying me out, Asagao? So why do you have to do that one by one? So it seems that Asagao's not happy that she has to call Tayo through the phone. So she's like, well, like I told you, I'm not that kind of person. No, well, it'll be such a character. So it took me to my throat, but kept silent. Well, if you answer the phone, anything's fine. Okay then, so what is it about Belle and the application? So Tayo's like, well, it's really hard to explain, so how about I send you a video? Okay, Belle, so turn on the camera mode.
Okay.
So turn it to selfie mode, says Tayo. So Belle replied, and a camera icon was displayed on the screen. So this should be sent to you over there. It's like, well, okay, so do you see it now? Yeah, I see it. The face with the taste that my Nissan cannot tell is clearly visible. No, it's probably not. So, Asagao, you can't see the pictures? Well, because I don't have my camera turned on. So why are you worried? Let's look at the face and talk. And your Oni-chan wants to see your face after a long time. So after a brief silence, Asagao gives a small sigh and... Haha, so if you refuse it, it's gonna be quite troublesome, so I don't have a choice. So like, well, if you want... So I want to show you something through pictures and video, but in order for that to work, Asagao has to have her phone, the camera of her phone turned on as well, and she's pretty reluctant to do so. Okay, so this is what Asagao looks like, and she's like, so is this alright? Oh, hello Asagao, it's been a while. Well, it's been a while since I've interacted with, so it's been a while since I've talked to you with other means than email. So it is different talking face to face. And really, I really miss seeing your face. So I may be stupid, but my sister is as cute as ever. Completely. I don't quite understand what my Nissan's thinking about. Well, I'm glad that I can see your face over here. And anyways, why are you still dressed like this? So, I tell Asagao appearing through the SR window. So apparently she's just wearing her nightgown. So is there anything wrong? Well, I said, girl, I think that's kind of sad. But like a nightgown's very easy to get into. Well, even if you can see it roughly, I don't have any problems. So Asagao replies as troublesome. Well, as usual. So the fact that Asagao never leaves the room, so it doesn't really make sense to dress up nicely when you're just gonna be in your room all day. So I tells her, okay, so why don't you turn on some lights? Because your room is kind of dark. Okay, I'll calm down. So, by the way, didn't you call me to find out about this? So he's telling her to basically, hey, having all these lighted screens in front of you is kind of bad for your eyes, so you should turn on some light to help out. But I don't think Asagao cares. So he's like wait, no, that's not a reason.
太陽だけママと話しててずるい。
And now Belle's like, hey Tayo, you're mean. I wanted to talk to Mother as well.
やっほーママ、ベルだよ。
So since Belle pops right in front of Tayo, it's like, oh hello, Mother, it's me, Belle. And Belle waves her hand in front of the orca card. After a brief silence, I can hear Asagao's voice. So Nissan, what is that?
何ってベルだよベル。やだなママったら。
Oh, it's me, Belle. Belle, do you recognize me, Mama?
私はあなたのような子供を持った覚えはまるでないんだけれど。
Well, I don't recognize having, or I don't remember having children like you.
へえひどい。ベルを作ってくれたのはママなのに。
Well, that's mean, but it's true that you made me, or you programmed me. So at last, Asagao crashes into what I was mixing and doing a thorough so far at last. So it was a reply to Belle indeed. So basically, Asagao's the mother of Belle.
というか、さっきからベルってまさかコンシェルジュのベルだなんて言わないでしょうね。
Or as it was called from Belle a while ago. Wait, no way. We'll not say that it's a concierge.
そのまさかだよ。ベルはコンシェルジュのベルなんだよ。えへん。
Right, so Belle is a concierge. So why are you proud of yourself?
兄さん、どういうこと？
So Nissan, what do you mean? Oh, no, you didn't. Well, has it not been updated yesterday?
アップデート？知らないわ。
Update? I don't know. So I intentionally make a voice to the unexpected reply. Hey, well, do you not mind bogus jokes? Well, you alone can do this to Belle, right? So, like, I'm pretty sure you're the only one that could program and build Belle.
知らないものは知りません。ねえ、これは本当にベルなの？
Well, I don't know things that I don't know, and is that really Belle?
ベルはベルだよ。
Of course, it's Belle. Belle is Belle. Belle says with a easygoing appearance. But this was not so much. So what do you mean, so did Asuka really build Belle?
ええ、さっきからそう言ってるじゃないですか。
Yeah, so didn't you say that a while ago? Well, I don't feel lying for my voice. But what then really, then who, so who's gonna do this? So really, so does this have something to do with the application?
アプリ？そういえばアプリについても話があるって言ってましたよね。
So I wonder what Tyle's thinking of, because he's confusing Belle with the application, and he thinks that the two might have some connections in between. So Asuka's like, wait, what do you mean by application? Well, by the way, I did hear that story about the application, right?
兄さん、何があったのか、その辺も含めて詳しく話してみて。
So Nissan, tell me more about what happened, including all that. I understand. Of course, that was my intention. So I explained all my current situation to Asagao as far as I can tell. So the reason is...
謎のアプリ、ココロファンクション。
So now he tells Asuka about the Cocoro function. So I'm just wondering, does this have anything to do with Bell's update?
タイミング的に見て可能性は高いと思う。
So looking at the timing, the possibility is high. Oh, well, after all. So I nod in Asaka's words. Well, it is kind of common, or it's common to relate these two events together, given that they happened at the same time. So, do you know anything about the application, Asaka?
噂程度だけど聞いたことがあります。
Well, I've heard it through rumors, but I don't know much about it. Really?
ええ、アプリに関する情報収集は大事だから、その過程です。
So she's like, well, I'm still in the process of collecting information about this application. So in a sense, she does not know everything about it.
心ファンクション。それはインストールした人間に不思議な力を与える代わりに魂を吸い取る呪われたアプリ。
So Cocoro function is a cursed app that sucks up the soul instead of giving magical powers to the person who has it installed. So the horror development, which is really.
そのアプリを使い続けることで持ち主はやがて死に至る。80年後ぐらいには
It's like, well, the person who uses the application, eventually the owner will die about 80 years later. So I wonder how this is going to help. Long lifespans coming before that without a curse or something.
まあ今私が適当に考えたんですけど
Well, now I thought properly. Well, that's inaccurate. And you nearly fooled your Oni-san.
兄さん
Oni-san? Yes, what?
うるさい
Hey, get quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what I said, but I kind of got her upset. And plus, why am I the one that's apologizing? Hey, Asaka, don't tease your older brother.
からかってなんかいません。おちょくっているんです。
No, I'm not kidding. I'm just scaring you. Well, it's still bad. And since when was it okay for a younger sister to tease your older brother? So maybe the way that she was brought up was all wrong. But in a sense, her physical appearance or her physical development is quite nice.
兄さんに育ててもらうことと私のバストに何の因果関係が
Hey, what kind of relationship do you have with that you brought up? So apparently, she can hear Tayo's thoughts about, hey, he's talking about my physical appearance, my physical body. Well, that's the affection message you heard right now.
バッチリはっきりしっかりと
So Asaka's like, well, I heard your thoughts very clearly, perfectly, and firmly. Well, what's such a thing? Well, apparently it seems that the application has been activated. So it's open window, and pretty much every time I make some kind of thought about the girls and their physical appearance and their physical body, it gets exposed.
兄さん変態です
And then Asaka heard it again, it's like, oh, so Nissan, you are a pervert. It seems that she has heard me again. So I open my mouth while coughing a lot. So this is the function of that Cocoro function program. And even though I had not put it out, I think that it gets transmitted to people.
またそんな冗談を。と言いたいところですが、兄さんの様子から見るに本気みたいですね。
So also, I like to say such a joke, but it seems that you're very serious to see the way my Nissan is.
それにベルのことも考えると、兄さんにこんな凝った真似ができるとも思いませんし。
So also, thinking about Belle, I cannot imagine my Nissan can do something like that. Oh, well, that neighborhood's different from you. I don't understand at all.
今は発動していないんですね。発動条件はわかりますか？
So it's like, so do you know about the activation conditions? For that, well, I knew it. So every time I make some kind of weird delusions, something that's perverted and not appropriate, my thoughts get transmitted out. So is it possible to say that to my younger sister? Well, no, at least I can't do it.
兄さん、その様子だと発動条件が分かっていますね。
Oh, so Nissan, as it seems you do know the conditions for the application to activate. Wait, what are you talking about? Well, I don't know exactly what it is.
甘いですね。兄さんのことなどまるっとお見通しです。隠したって無駄ですよ。
So it's sweet, it's a whole outlook on my Nissan, and there's no use hiding it. Really, I don't understand.
ダメだよ、太陽。ベルから見ても態度がバレバレだよ。
Hey Tayo, that's not good. So as Belle looking at your appearance, the attitude is bleeding. Huh? Wait, no, that's not true.
さあ、兄さん、正直に話してください。
Okay, so Asaka's like, so Nissan, come on. So speak to me honestly. So through the SR, Asakao is staring at me. And I can feel all those cold sweats running along my cheek. So he's kind of nervous, given that Asakao's really probing him with questions like just tell me the truth, so you know about this application, right? And how it activates.
兄さん。
Oh, Nissan, I'm waiting for your response. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me for a moment. So before answering Asagao, I dropped my head and gave up. So it does seem that this program transmits all my crazy thoughts.
なるほど。
So I think he was able to explain to Asaka what he knows so far about the function. And after all, I have made Asaka confess about the activation conditions after all. Oh, Majesty's brother, farewell, but well, till the day we meet again.
エッチなこと。つまり、感情の高ぶりと関係している？
Really perverted thoughts. That is, it is related to high emotional. Wait, so you understand?
ええ、兄さんが大変な変態だってことがよくわかりました。
Well, I do know that my Nissan is in terrible state. Yeah, I'm joking, Asagao. Oh, Asagao? Asagao-san? And I feel like being seriously silent.
大丈夫太陽。ベルはちゃんとわかってるよ。
Don't worry, Tayo. At least I know you very well. Belle.
太陽が大変な変態だってことが。
Yes, I know you as the, great pervert. Well, I don't know, but that isn't well understood.
兄さん。
So it's like, well, at least Belle supports your crazy ideas, whereas everyone else disapproves you. But anyways, looks like Asagao has more to say. So what is it for this terrible metamorphosis? And it kind of burns his, self-esteem.
本当にさっきの条件でアプリが発動するのか試してみましょう。
So it looks like Asagao wants Tayo to try activating the Cocoro function again. So okay, so why don't you just do what you did before and try again? Wait, what?
実際に試してみないことには原因がそれなのかわからないじゃないですか。
So if you try again, then maybe we might know what is causing it to happen. Well, you know, I don't really have to try it again.
そんなことはありません。これは必要なことです。
Well, there's no such thing, and this is necessary, so come on. Okay then. So in other words, what can I think about in front of my sister? Something that will cause the program to activate. Wait. Why am I doing this? What's going on? And this is way too much for me.
何をやっているんですか、兄さん。聞こえてこないですよ。
What are you doing, Nissan? I can't hear you. Well, even though I told you so.
さあ、兄さん、早く。
Come on, Nissan, hurry up. What should I do to my sister who has really serious eyes? Well, even though it's said to think of all these really inappropriate thoughts in this situation.
No, no, no!
Okay, so Tayo managed to think of something to test out the Cocoro function program. And let's see if Asagao picked up on it. Okay, that's enough, Nissan.
太陽ってば本当にエッチなんだから。
Wow, so I didn't know that Tayo could be quite a big pervert, says Belle. So, you heard me that time, right?
はい。バッチリ。しっかりと。
Yeah, I heard you. Perfectly. Firmly. So Asagao looks at me with those eyes. And if she can see me with those eyes, then it obviously means that... Well, that's why.
開き直らないでください。
Well, don't look.
でも、発動条件は兄さんの考えていた通りで間違いないようですね。昨日の朝礼の件もこれでわかりました。
But it seems that the activation conditions are correct per my Nissan's thoughts, and also understand what caused the incident during yesterday's morning assembly. And as agreed, Asagao nods.
やはり兄さんは大変な変態ですね。いえ、ド変態です。
So since Nissan is a terrible person who makes really bad thoughts. Ah, what a pity.
褒めてません。というかさっきと反応が変わっています。
So I have not praised, but the reaction has changed since then. So I decided to accept myself as it is.
だから開き直らないでください。
So please don't look. So Asagao says as amazed. And when I see with such eyes, Oni-chan, I'll be thrilled. So seriously, are you going to do something about this application now? So now they know about it, is there any way to fix this? And I'm pretty sure if I earn points with Heartlink, then maybe something will happen. But other than that, I wanted to get more information.
残念ながら私もそんなアプリがあるなんて今初めて知りました。
So unfortunately, I also know that there was such an app for the first time.
だから兄さんの疑問には答えられそうもないですね。
And that's why I don't seem to be able to answer my Nissan's question. So it's like, well, this application is quite new. I don't have all the information, but I'm still collecting it. So, in short, I can't answer your question about what this function is about. Yeah, okay.
役に立てなくてごめんなさい、兄さん。
So I apologize that I can't help you. I'm very sorry, Nissan. Well, no. Well, if you don't know anything about it, then there's nothing that we can do about it, so don't worry. So I apologize. So I return Asagao's reply in an apologetic seeming voice. Or perhaps you do notice that I was a bit depressed.
ねえ、そのアプリのデータってもらえませんか？解析してみれば何か手がかりがつかめるかもしれません。
Hey, well, can you get the data for the application? Maybe you can find a clue if you analyze it. Oh yeah, that's right. So wait a moment. Okay, Belle. So it's like, so Asaka's like, so why don't you send the, program contents to me? And I can analyze it in detail and see what this program's about. So, Taya's gonna have Belle send the program over to Asagao. So it's like, okay, so send the program over.
できないよ。
Wait, so is that possible? Wait, no? So it looks like, Belle gave a pretty questionable reply.
だってこれは太陽のためだけのアプリだもん。他の人にコピーして渡すとか無理だよ。
So it's like, well, this program is tailored for Taya, so it's gonna be really hard to copy and send the program over. And it's pretty much impossible. Wait, so there's protection on it? So it's not an unusual story. So, it is natural that the application have some kind of protection because, data is valuable. However, circumstances are circumstances, and somehow, one way or another, I want someone like Asagao to take a look at it. So it's impossible, right?
ベルも太陽のお願いは聞いてあげたいけど、ごめんね。
So they come, well, I like to fulfill your request, but I can't really do so, so I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so I'll try to do it myself then. Okay, so it is closed. It wasn't the reason I like to make depressed. So it is kind of impossible, and yes, it's not Belle's fault. So he tells Asagao, okay, so I can't send this over.
私は別に構わないですけど、兄さんはそれでいいんですか？
Well, I don't really mind particularly, but is that okay for my Nissan? Well, not so often, but well, So the state on which Asagao brooded down is showing to my words. After all, it is nice to be able to talk while looking at a face like this. Or maybe I was thinking about it too easily.
良ければ何か対処法がないか今試してみたいんですが。
Okay then, so I'd like to try something out if there's something wrong. It's like, well, in a sense, this program is tailored and designed for Taio's Orca card. And because of this, the app can't be transferred to other people's Orca cards. So it's pretty much just a move protected. So I think Asaka's gonna offer something else to help Taio. Are you sure?
はい。兄さんがエッチな妄想を垂れ流しというのも妹としては困りますし。
It's like, well, so at first Asaka's like, well, I don't mind if the program can be transferred, but I still want to help you out in some way because it's kind of embarrassing to have a older brother who likes to make crazy delusions. That's right, yes. And that's why I decided to look for a way to copy and transfer it over to Asagao.
まず、アプリがインストールされているのはオルカですよね。
So first of all, the Orca card installed the application, right?
つまり、オルカがなければアプリは使えないと判断します。
So if you take the Orca card away, then the application can't be used. Well, that would be it.
アプリ削除できないんですよね。
So there's no way you can delete this application, right?
かといって、オルカを壊したりするのはアウトですし、持ち歩かないようにしたらこの街では生活できませんし。
So she mentions that well, this thing requires the Orca card to run, right? So if you turn off the Orca card, then there's no way that you'll be able to use the Cocoro function. There's no way that the program will activate. But of course, in this society, you have to have an Orca card everywhere you go. So it's like if I turn off the Orca card, then or if I decide to break it, then there's no way I can move around in this area. So Asagao says that's to think. And it's also a crime to destroy an Orca card. And besides this, I can't get out of the room.
フォーマットするとスペルが消えてしまいますよね。
And plus, if I do reformat the system, Bell might end up disappearing as well. And that's bad as well, says Taio.
そうすると、スマートのサポートに連絡というのもあまりよろしくありませんね。
So how about you contact Smart then? Maybe they'll help you. Well, then again, their support system is pretty terrible.
スペルのことは知られたくないですし、こんな口頭無形な話、信用してもらえるとは思えません。
And I'm pretty sure if Taio went to Smart for some help, all they're gonna do is they're just gonna get interested in the Bell applications. Like, how's this? How's this program come true? And they're gonna spend all their time on researching Bell versus helping Taio with the Cocoro function issue.
もし信じられたとしても、その場合、間違いなく兄さんのオルカは回収されてしまうでしょう。
And they may even question Taio about hey, what kind of program is this? Is this even authorized by Smart? And you might get in trouble for that. Well, the only smartphone I can think of that can have that kind of restriction is the Apple iOS's. Like every program, every app has to be certified by Apple to be able to be installed. And although there are ways to work around installing non-certified application, but it's not supported and usually gets broken when you update the iOS. So the Bell, which was upgraded to a tremendous level, as a mysterious application, Cocoro function. So knowing these two things, Smart cannot believe and they're just gonna get too excited.
こうなると残された手段はただ一つ。兄さん、SR ユニットを外してみてください。
Okay, so how about this suggestion? One more suggestion. So, take out the SR unit, Nissan. SR?
はい。SR ユニットは人間の脳波を読み取ります。
So the SR unit directly connects with your brain. It reads human brain waves and transmits brain waves into your brain.
だから、心ファンクションと関係していると見るのが自然でしょう。
And I'm pretty sure the Cocoro function is utilizing this link to make it work. I understand. So what Asagao said was right. Okay, so I'm going to try to take off this SR unit. Wait, what?
兄さん、どうしました？
So there's something else that's wrong. So what's wrong, Nissan? That's weird. I can't remove this SR unit. And I tried to give it a tug, a heave, and a hoe, and there's no indication that it's gonna come off. I tried many times so far, but this is the first time. It's like, well, I was able to take it off many times, but now it looks like it's stuck.
兄さん、ちょっとこっちに近づけて、よく見せてください。
Okay, so show me it. Okay, Belle?
ほいほーい。
Yes! So with Belle fluttered, so Asagao's SR moved over.
これは
This. So, anything happened?
考えてみたら、見ただけではよくわかりませんでした。
Well, I looked at it and I don't really understand about it. Okay. So it was a very surprising reply from my sister.
おそらく強制ロックがかかっているのでしょう。
So I'm guessing that there's a lock that's on it. Wait, so is it because of that Cocoro function app then?
このアプリの制作者はどうあってもアプリを使わせたいみたいですね。
Yes. So I'm pretty sure the creator of the application wants you to use the application no matter what. So the person who made this program really thought of it and installed the application on my Orca, right?
どうやらかなり綿密に計画した上での行動のようですね。
So apparently this seems to be a well-organized plan.
正直なところ、これでは現状打つ手がありません。
To be honest, this is the current situation. I don't have a hand-in-hand. I understand. Well, if everything is impossible, then everything else is the same. So pretty much at this time, there's no workaround. But I kind of wonder, what's the purpose of using this application? Maybe to teach Tai a lesson?
それは今のところわかりません。ただの愉快犯という可能性もあります。
Well, I don't know at the moment, but there's a possibility that it's someone committing a crime. So, try out elaborate mischief and enjoy watching the reaction. So he thinks that someone purposely wanted to install this or like create this virus to see how people react and watch them in pain. Well, it's the fact that there are many people on the net.
ダメだな、二人とも。何が目的かなんて決まってるでしょ。
Okay, well, it's useless, both of us. Well, they're pretty sure, but what's the purpose? You understand, Belle?
当然。みんなとコミュニケーションを取るのを手助けしてくれるアプリだよ。
Oh yeah, it's an application that lets you communicate with everyone else. Really.
説明にもそう書いてあったでしょ。
And that's how it was written, right? Ah, well, that's right, says Belle with a Doya face. Well, that was how it was written. And I wonder whatever the objective of the producer is. You just have to see the situation.
そういうことになりますね。
Yeah, it'll be like that.
あれれ、ベルの発言はスルー？
So wait, so is Belle's remarks good? I'm pretty sure it's no. So I guess I'm just gonna have to level up this application somehow, and then hopefully things will start to get better.
私もそのアプリに関する情報が何かないか調べておきますね。
So Asaka's like, okay, so I'm gonna go check whether there's any more information about this application. Well, okay, thank you very much, Asagao.
お礼なんていいです。それよりも兄さん
Well, you don't need to thank me, Oni-san.
分かっているとは思いますが、ベルとそのアプリのことは当面他の人には秘密にした方がいいと思います。
So I understand, and I also think that's better to keep this a secret. So keep Bell and the application a secret from other people for time being.
ベルのことはシークレット？どうして？
So why for Bell? Why keep it a secret? So Bell tilts her head.
決まっています。無用な混乱とトラブルを避けるためです。
So this is to avoid unnecessary confusion and trouble.
どちらも現時点においてオーバースペックすぎますから。
Because they're both overspec at the present time. I'm pretty sure if people find out, especially smart, they're gonna get so interested that they're gonna do research on it, and that's gonna cause unnecessary trouble. Okay, I see. So when being called, it is street for certain. Both have potential to make a big fuss if it's known. There you go.
さて、アプリに関する話はこんなところでしょうか。
Okay then, so this is the story for the application currently. Okay, yes for now. So there's nothing we can talk about much else.
久しぶりにたくさん話したら疲れました。
Well, you know, I was kind of tired after talking a lot for the first time in many years. Okay, well, it was bad. Well, let me just take the time.
兄さんが困っているのなら、これぐらいは仕方ないです。
Well, no, if your Nissan's in trouble, this can't be helped.
それに、私も兄さんの顔を見ながらお話ができて、嬉しかったです。
But at least Asaki was quite happy that she could talk to Tayo for the first time face to face.
では、今日はこれで失礼します。
Well then, I'll go ahead and excuse myself.
通話が終了したよ。
Okay, so the phone call has ended. So at the words of Bell, the morning glory Asagao SR screen has disappeared at the next moment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I think this is enough for episode 15. So we do see that the application does have its protection. It's intentionally made so that Tayo's forced to use the program, and there's no safe way to work around this program unless he wants to commit more trouble and more crime. Because obviously destroying the Orca card and turn off the Orca card is considered illegal, and in the sense that he can't really move around in the city without the Orca card. And I'm pretty sure that the Orca card is more like it's licensed to Taya rather than being sold to Taya. So it's a property of Smart, and pretty much Smart controls the Orca card. But then I kind of wonder if Smart knows about the system or this problem and they're working on fixing it as we speak. But we'll see what happens next going forward with this very invasive application and Bell. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.